Hi, jewelry lovers. To the world, Maria Callas was La Divina, the Divine One, a title that captured the power and mystery of the woman who defined opera. To her fans, she was an ethereal, bejeweled star who rose from a fractured childhood to grace the stages of high society. But behind that divine persona was a woman who struggled with heartache, loneliness, and the weight of fame. Born in a broken home, Maria's journey took her from the streets of New York and Greece to the heights of international stardom, only to have a heart attack and pass away at 53, alone in her Paris apartment in 1977. Today, we are taking a closer look at the mysterious jewelry collection of this legendary diva, Maria Callas. But before we dive into the gems, I want to remind you that I am working on a brand new website, an online jewelry magazine. It will be a space for collectors and enthusiasts to come together, get the latest news and reviews, and engage in the conversations happening in the world of jewelry. I'm so thrilled to bring this to life, and I can't wait to share it with you. Also, if you're new here, welcome! My name is Amanda, and on this channel, we explore everything sparkling and beautiful in the world of jewelry. Be sure to hit that subscribe button so you never miss a moment. Now, let's get into today's video. Maria Callas, born Maria Calligralopoulos in Manhattan in December 1923, was a force unlike any other. Her voice was a blend of technical brilliance and raw emotion, earning her the nickname La Divina, a title that suited her larger-than-life presence. Callas's career skyrocketed in the 1940s. Her distinctive voice, capable of hitting high notes while also bringing warmth to soprano tones, earned her critical acclaim and audience admiration. She revived long-neglected operas, and her performance as Norma is still considered one of the greatest in opera history. As her fame grew, so did her love for luxury, in particular for jewelry. To Callas, her jewels weren't just accessories, they were statements of power and resilience. What set Callas apart as a woman of exceptional taste in jewelry was her ability to make even unstamped and costume pieces look regal and elegant. In addition to her jewelry from renowned brands, she also owned pieces from unknown and unmarked designers, and even costume pieces, showcasing her daring and versatile style. While I typically focus on reviewing strictly high jewelry collections, Callas's collection is an exception because she made bold statements with even the simplest of pieces. Although little is known about the exact makers of many of her pieces, specialists believe that most of her collection came from renowned houses like Harry Winston, Cartier, and Van Cleef Arpels. But Callas was famously tight-lipped about the details of her jewelry and their designers. She once said that her jewels were part of her public persona, not a reflection of who she truly was. Her relationship with major jewelry houses, notably Van Cleef Arpels and Cartier, started when this brand loaned her pieces for performances. Many of Callas's glittering treasures were gifts from her husband, Giovanni Battista Menghini, an industrialist who was 28 years her senior. They married in 1949 and he became a guiding force in her early career. Now, let's get into some of my favorite pieces in her collection. Her partnership with Van Cleef Arpels started when the brand loaned her a pear-shaped cognac diamond necklace for a La Scala performance in 1952. She fell in love with the artistry behind the jewelry and soon became a regular client, purchasing some of her most beloved pieces from the brand. One of the most iconic pieces Menghini gifted her was for her performance in media at La Scala in 1953, a ruby and diamond parure from an undisclosed brand. This set featured a necklace with a central oval-cut Burmese ruby weighing approximately 25 carats, surrounded by 20 carats of white diamonds set in platinum. The matching bracelet had an additional 10 carats of rubies and 12 carats of diamonds in a similar floral motif. Burmese rubies, known for their rich red hue, are beloved for their deep saturation and silk inclusions, giving them a soft glow. This set sold for $280,000 at Sotheby's auction in 2004. For another of her performances in 1955, Meneghini presented Callas with an emerald and diamond suite, including a necklace, bangle, pendant earrings and ring. The centerpiece of the necklace was a 37.56 carat step-cut Colombian emerald, famed for its vivid green hue. The cascading waterfall design incorporated 25 carats of emeralds and 15 carats of baguette diamonds. Colombian emeralds, prized for their exceptional clarity and color, are considered some of the finest in the world. The maker of this set is also unknown. From 1947 to 1965, Swarovski played an important role in bringing Callas' iconic stage presence to life. Over this nearly 2-decade-long collaboration, the brand crafted exquisite jewelry for more than 600 of her performances, tailoring pieces that reflected the grandeur of her roles. Swarovski crystal's creation became synonymous with Callas' dramatic and majestic stage presence, accompanying her wherever she performed. In fact, her jewelry traveled in the trunk of her car from show to show, becoming as much a part of her performance as her iconic voice. In 1956, during a stunning portrayal of the title role in Norma, Callas debuted a breathtaking set of Swarovski jewels that left the audience in awe. The matching ensemble featured earrings, a necklace and a tiara, each encrusted with dazzling Swarovski crystals that sparkled under the stage lights, adding an ethereal look to her commanding presence. For her memorable Tosca performance in 1964, which was her last stage performance, she donned an opulent Swarovski blood red jewelry set that was nothing short of breathtaking. The ensemble included a dramatic choker collar, adorned with blood red crystal stones, echoing the passionate and tragic emotions of her character. This was paired with a striking cabochon set corsage ornament, while a crown featuring an array of vibrant, multicolored Swarovski gems completed the regal look. This piece not only elevated her costume, but also heightened the drama of the performance, adding a layer of visual intensity to her portrayal of the tortured heroine. Callas had a deep love for brooches, a key feature of her wardrobe. One of her standout brooches was a Van Cleef Arpels 5 leaves brooch, a platinum clip featuring 615.8 carats of Burmese rubies and 16.4 carats of diamonds. Each of the 5 leaves was articulated, allowing for graceful movement. Callas adored this piece and often paired it with her evening gowns. Another favorite was a Cartier flower brooch from 1972, a part of the famous Cartier collection today. This brooch featured diamonds, emeralds, sapphires and rubies with a unique mechanism allowing the petals to open and close. It held 5 carats of round brilliant cut diamonds, 3 carats of oval emeralds, 2 carats of sapphires, and 2.5 carats of rubies, all set in yellow gold. It was another jewel that expressed Callas' love for elegance and beauty. Another of Callas' favorite pieces was Cartier's iconic Golden Panther brooch made in 1971. The gold panther with emerald eyes sits on top of a white chalcedony gemstone. This brooch, as well as the flower brooch, were recently spotted on Hollywood star Angelina Jolie when she wore them to the 2024 Venice Film Festival in August. The sighting created a buzz, bringing Callas' legacy back into the spotlight. An 18-carat yellow gold coral and diamond floral brooch was also a significant piece in Callas' collection. Measuring 7.5 cm in length, this brooch featured a central coral and diamond clusters surrounded by coral petals and diamond set leaves. It was auctioned at Christie's in December 1991 and sold for an impressive $15,000. Callas was known for her eye-catching cocktail rings, with one of her favorites being an 18-karat gold, ruby and diamond ring. This piece featured a central oval cabochon ruby, surrounded by a tiered cluster of marquise and brilliant cut diamonds. Measuring 2.7 cm in length, this stunning ring sold for €16,499 at a Christie's auction in December 1991. In 1967, Cleef Arpels designed a remarkable 18-karat gold and diamond clutch bag for Callas, which she carried to many high-profile events. The bag featured 150 diamonds, totaling 12 carats. The gold was hammered to create a subtle shimmering effect, and the clasp was adorned with a 2-carat diamond. The bag wasn't just an accessory, it was a work of art that encapsulated her sophisticated tastes. But what became of Callas's collection after her death? Her jewelry became the subject of a bitter legal battle between her mother, her sister, and Menegini, whom she never officially divorced. It is believed that Menegini's devoted maid inherited much of it, although much of the collection was sold in a Sotheby's auction in 2004. The sale of just 11 pieces from her collection fetched nearly $2 million, with the seller's identity remaining a mystery. Now that we've seen just a handful of my favorite pieces from her collection, how about we grade the high jewelry collection of Maria Callas using the Gems and Jewelry's 5-part metrics, which are: personality, how well does the collection mirror Maria Callas? Timelessness, every collection needs classic pieces, does this collection have them? Versatility, does the collection represent various stones and designs? Flexibility, what's the ratio of everyday pieces to special pieces in this collection? Genius, do we have enough unexpected designs to wow the imagination in this collection? For personality, I grade this collection 5 out of 5. It's totally her, and I love that she didn't stay shackled by high jewelry and she wasn't afraid to wear affordable options. In the area of timelessness, this collection earns 4 out of 5. It has aged well and is still relevant several decades later. What about flexibility? This collection scores 3 out of 5 because not many gemstones were represented, but I appreciate that she wasn't afraid to explore more pocket-friendly options. In versatility, this collection earns 2 out of 5. I didn't see enough pieces that can be worn for various occasions. It just seems it's fit for only special occasions. Finally, with genius, this collection scores 4 out of 5. I like the craftsmanship and wittiness in the collection. From flowers to panthers and interesting cuts and settings, the collection is truly creative. In all, the authentic high jewelry collection of Maria Callas earns 18 out of 25. Do you agree with my grade? If you enjoyed learning about the captivating story and high jewelry collection of Maria Callas, then I'm sure you would love the dazzling high jewelry collection of Salima Aga Khan. Click the video on the screen to see her amazing collection. Thank you for joining me today, and I'll see you in that video. Bye bye.